What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my first video. We're gonna be doing a new challenge. It's a 50k challenge on Top Step, and the goal is to get max allocation with them, which is 5 accounts. So I'm gonna be starting with this one first, and then once I pass this, get a payout, then I'll purchase 2 more. And then once I purchase the last 2 and get a payout on them, that will be the end of the challenge. And then after that, it will just be maintaining the accounts and scaling. And then hopefully, we reach that 5-figure a month goal. So I'm going to be doing a trade recap on the trade I took last night, 14 November. If you look on NQ, I was on the charts around 10:30, so I was just looking. This is market open, 10:30 my time, and I was looking on the 15. Where was it? Yep. So we're about here, and there was a fair value gap that I was waiting to see the reaction, so we delivered off it, respected it, went down, so that told me that I was going to be somewhat bearish for the day. And once we reacted off that, it also showed me that there was an SMT with ES. If you look on the left, this is the ES chart, and this is the SMT. Exactly this time you can see my markers. So we have an SMT here. Oops. And we also had a FVG, a bullish FVG that formed here on the 1 minute. As well as, if you look on the higher time frame, we have equal lows here. Which I use as a target. So, but I did not use that as my final take profit. Obviously for this challenge, I'm trying to keep my rules strict. 1 trade a day, 1-to-1 RR, sometimes 1-to-1.5. I'm not trying to go for the big home runs. I'm trying to go conservative. 1 mini or one mini maximum. If the risk or my stop loss is too big, I'll use micro contracts. So last night I was using 1 mini. So what happened was, on this candle, we closed underneath this FVG. That's my entry model, IFVGs. So once it closed, I entered, but I did not see that I had 2 contracts on instead of 1. So when I entered on the next candle, it stopped me out. So I was down $200 there. But I re-entered on 1 around the same area. So I entered right on this close for the first time. And then the second time I entered, it was right about here. So I re-entered, and then first take profit was at this internal low. And second one was this one here, and obviously I have left a runner not leave a runner, but I've targeted this equal lows right here for the final one. And I moved stop to break even once price hit this low, and then I got stopped out before price hit the second last target. So I got stopped out around here. I can show you guys the executions. And you can see that I entered with 2, got stopped out right on this candle right here. And then I re-entered 1 contract. And I took profit somewhere here. So those were the entries. And I'm up about $46. So I just made back. I just broke even on that first trade. So if I didn't make that mistake, I would have been up 200, but it's fine. This trade just proves that the strat works, and I just have to follow my rules, and I just have to manage my risk properly, and then yeah, everything will be fine. So that was the trade recap for yesterday. So outlook for tonight's trade. We had a large move down so far. Not sure if we're gonna consolidate here, but I'm probably gonna be, I don't know, probably gonna be bearish until we hit some sort of a zone. So this is the leg. Once we hit this mid-range or 618, then maybe I'll go back to being bullish, but for now I think we're pretty bearish, unless maybe there's a retracement and then we go back down, but I'm not going to be taking the retracement. Yeah, ultimately I want to be bearish for the day, so we'll see later during the trade. Trying to work on being patient, trying to work on following the rules and not letting emotions come into play. Just observe, execute. If it's a win, then that's great. If it's a loss, doesn't matter. We move on next day. Ultimately, one trade a day, and be it win or loss, gotta stick to the rules. So that's the whole point of this challenge, is to show that you don't need to go for big RR trades. Just one-to-one risk to reward is all you need, and proper risk management, and yeah, that's all you need to be profitable. That's the whole gist of this challenge. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.